Greetings, this is Felix, your friendly neighborhood guitarist. Today I've got a special treat for us. On my couch today I've got Mr. Gary Rizzolo. Gotta get your name right. Mr. Gary Rizzolo. Gary's a master luthier. He's built a number of guitars for me and he's brought in a special toy for us. Say hi, Gary.
Hello everyone, hi. Nice to be here.
Now Gary, I own a number of your guitars now, don't I?
You do, yeah.
Probably about, I think I've got 5 instruments of yours.
Is that right?
It's 3. Actually, it says it's Gary. 3 arch tops.
Yes.
Ukulele.
Yes.
And a gypsy manushka. There we go.
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Right, that's scary.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's good.
Big dent in my bank account. Gary's brought us something really special. I couldn't let Gary let this guitar go to its new owner without actually having him bring in and show it to us. So Gary, this guitar, I haven't seen anything like it. I haven't played anything like it before. It was built in commission.
Built on commission, and it's a very unique instrument, a unique design. Not entirely an original design because the style of guitar, and people are probably wondering what is he talking about. And what I'm referring to specifically is that the back of this guitar is carved, and it's what you call an archback guitar.
Yep.
Now, archback guitars have been around for a fair while, and I first came across one probably in the very early 80s, and it was a guild made out of mahogany.
Oh, okay.
And it was a very amazing guitar, and it's been something in the back of my mind since then, so for a long time. And I think there were some Epiphones that were done as archbacks.
So archbacks, but flat tops.
But with a flat top, exactly. So you've got the best of the both worlds. You have a kind of an arch top guitar with a steel string acoustic guitar.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk a bit about the arch top concept for a sec. So arch top guitars both have a hand carved arch top and a back.
Yeah.
With a floating bridge.
Yes.
Pressing with the strings pressing down the bridge
down on the
F holes, typically F holes.
Yes.
And the guitar resonates quite differently, doesn't it?
It does, because it's driven differently, and the top is kind of driven by the bridge pushing down and rocking the whole top, and so then the sound waves are compressed within the instrument. And
the top and back very much act like speaker cones, don't they? Like that. There's a thinner recurve at the edge, just like a speaker would, and thicker center.
And in a sense, the flat top does the same sort of thing, but it's driven differently.
Yep.
In that the strings are directly located into the top, so they're driving the top specifically at the bridge. They're already pulling on the bridge and the top, so it's kind of under tension. As soon as you generate a note, it generates movement. And the flat back of a normal guitar, which is actually quite a large radius, is the braces are tapered off, so it becomes kind of like a speaker. It works in a quite a musical way. So the idea of eliminating that and just having that reflective surface of the carved back that drives the sound out in a slightly different manner and a smoother manner, and that's the key. This style of instrument has a smoothness to the tonality that the flat back doesn't have.
I actually all this time I've been thinking about talking about this guitar. I hadn't appreciated that. Yes, there are no braces on the back whatsoever in this guitar. No. It's just the recurve, just the arch back and the recurve.
That's it.
But the top is braced just like a normal flat top. Flat top is
almost. It's got Gary bracing.
Okay, so secret sauce.
It has a standard X brace,
right?
And that's where the standard stays, and the rest of it is quite different.
So what do you think that the arch back does to the sound of the guitar? How do you think it's interacting differently from a normal flat back?
Well, it is smoother. There is a smoothness to the tone, a creaminess, I think, to the tone that you don't get from a braced back. Can we just show this, because
it's
there is something about this beautifully curved shape that is, pulls at your heartstrings as well as
it's beautiful, isn't it? And you got
you
picked a nice pieces of wood for it as well.
Beautiful piece of
So what would you
European
start with? About 2-inch slabs, or
inch and a half?
Yep.
Inch and a quarter.
Yep.
And it's down to probably an inch.
Yep.
All over.
Yep.
Which is 25 millimeters.
Yep.
But it's just the shape.
Yep.
And of course, this is a much smaller body than a standard arch top.
So what are the specs on it?
It's what I call 16-inch medium jumbo.
Yep.
And this style of instrument I actually generated from the arch top.
Yep. Okay.
Standard kind of arch top. So we have European maple back and sides.
Yep.
And neck.
Yep.
A 3-piece neck. This is a piece of Italian spruce.
Okay.
That came from Rivolta in Milano.
There's a little bit of figuring
and it
in
has some bear claw figure in it. The binding is all Tasmanian fiddleback blackwood.
How many ply have you got in this binding?
There's 5 plies of European maple and Macassar ebony.
Yep.
So all the ebony parts are Macassar, but the fretboard is African black ebony.
Yep. Yep.
So the blackwood has got that black
Yep.
wood veneer.
Yep.
To all the edges. There's 5 on the back and the top. The purfling.
Yep.
The purfling is 5 layers, and the binding has 3 layers.
Yep. Your attention to detail, Gary, is as always amazing. It always astounds me how beautiful your instruments look by the time you finish with it. But the binding goes all the way through, all the way up around that. It's
around the headstock.
It's round. It's sort of soft rounded edge.
Yes.
Your headstock. This is your famous hummingbird.
Yes.
Headstock.
The New Holland Honeyeater.
Yes.
Which I generated from a photograph taken in the front garden of a house in York Street, Sandy Bay.
Oh, right, okay, where I visited. Yes,
you
I
visited
there.
Yeah, a long time ago now.
Yeah, don't remind me. I'm getting old.
Well, yes.
Yeah. So you've got veneer on the back of that.
Again, Macassar ebony. Macassar ebony heel cap
as well.
Yes.
Now this also has a soundport.
It does. It does.
For the player.
Yes.
I like that
sound
feature
port.
Actually. It's really makes a difference to the way you play.
It's good.
That's gorgeous.
And the headstock veneer is bird's eye Huon pine, from which only grows in Tasmania.
Yep.
And we've carried that little headstock into the tail graft, the end graft on the tail.
Oh wow! Okay, yes.
So it has a little Huon pine detail with the blackwood and the binding.
Yep.
Also.
With this, given the maple back, this we expect this to have a fairly bright sound compared to rosewood.
Yeah,
back guitars.
Maple tends to be a brighter timber for guitars, but it's also very good timber for guitars, especially European maple.
Yep.
There's American maple as well, the big leaf maple. It's on a par, but they're slightly different.
Yep.
But what I have a lot of is blackwood, of course, fiddleback blackwood, and so the next one will be blackwood.
Oh, okay. Gary, I can feel the pumping in the back of this guitar. It's like it's thudding every time I do it. I can't describe that feeling other than to say that I can feel the guitar every time I'm doing the shuffle. I can feel it boom, 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 coming from the arch back.
Yes,
that's amazing, Gary. There are gold frets on this.
Yes.
What's that?
They are. They're titanium fret wire.
Wow.
and it's a kind of sparkly sound compared to normal nickel silver fret wire, but it's slightly harder.
Right.
And so the playability and the wear factor is extended, but also, yeah, the feel, if you bend a note, it's like smooth as silk.
Yeah, that's
smooth as. So
it's almost no resistance on the.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's my favourite fret wire at the moment because it just feels so sweet and so nice. But it's not. Stainless steel frets are probably a similar hardness.
Yeah.
And probably not quite as smooth a feel. But to me, that stainless steel tends to deaden the tone a little bit.
Okay.
But it depends on the instrument that it's on, and for an electric guitar, it's a different scenario.
Time to upgrade all my guitars, I think. With titanium fretwire. I didn't think that was a thing. That's amazing. Yeah. That's actually pretty good.
Seeing as Sir Paul's been in town recently, this is quite fitting. This is a very versatile guitar.
Yes, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of rock, a little bit of blues,
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of Beatles.
It's the ultimate kind of acoustic, smooth acoustic guitar.
It's actually,
and it's been fun. Yeah. Sitting on the couch, beautiful day outside. It's been Thanks for having me.
No, it's great. It's great to have you. You got to come on back. Bring more guitars. That's the main thing. Yeah. Okay. But no, I'm just getting such a huge kick out of just feeling the pump out of the back of this guitar. I'm convinced this is the way to go. It's really nice. And as you said, in a sense, it's got that flat top response and that resonance you get with flat tops that roll. Yeah. But not quite. It's got that pump or push, that sort of volume with that extra kick that an arch top has as well. So it's actually a really nice mix. I'm really glad you brought this in. Gary, thank you so much for coming down and showing off this guitar before it goes to its new home, to its new lucky owner.
Yes.
Very, very jealous of him right now. Yeah. Now, if you want to if you want to hear more about Gary, head on to his website, rizzologuitars.com. The link will be in the description below. Do follow me on Facebook. Follow Gary on Facebook as well, for that matter. Gary has a Facebook page. Yep, you'll find all the links to that in the description below. You follow both of us on Facebook, on Instagram. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. Ask us questions. We're more than happy to hear from you guys out there. And till next time, this is Felix, and this is Gary.
Farewell.
See you soon.